Hey everyone, hello. Thanks for watching the weekly update this week. And first things first, no real change in operations. Boy, we feel a turn coming though. If you look at New York is back open, New Jersey, Connecticut. So it's kind of encroaching on Pennsylvania. So maybe we, with any luck, will be let to play golf in some form and in any way would be certainly great if the state says it's permissible. So stay on the lookout. We'll certainly shoot that note out first thing as soon as we hear any more details. I'm hoping it's today, but who knows? It's still up to the governor to let us go. Okay, on the golf course, here's what's been happening. This past week, we did a little verticutting and top dressing on the greens in preparation of next week. We have a crew coming in to needle tine, and then we're going to do a grading treatment, similar to what we did last fall, where we were able to basically remove a lot of thatch and some of that organic material without a huge disruption of play. It has been our process the whole time, even before this COVID issue, to really not do a core aeration, not pull it down, not shut down. So those are in the schedule pending good weather for next week, so that hopefully when we do get that all clear, we are able to come back, we won't have to shut it down this spring for an aerification. So the crew has been working tirelessly and at half strength and with some new workers, including Dust, Nina, and Leo on the team. So when you see them again, say thank you and just kind of wave, because they certainly are helping us get us through. We have, I think Mike and Kelby on the cover this week as just a little thank you, as we can recognize our team members that are still certainly an essential part of our operation that keep us going. Talking about essential workers, this week we hope the number of deliveries of lunches through our Helping Our Healthcare Workers program will top over 450 deliveries thus far through the program through week 2. So it's been greatly supported. Thank you to those that have chosen this as your cause. We certainly appreciate it. It certainly allowed us to make use of our purchasing power and our team, and certainly done our little part to say, hey, we appreciate what you're doing, putting your life in jeopardy, and not only this time, but certainly throughout. If something happens to here on site with a worker or a member, those are the first people that come running. So we've helped the Keystone folks. The member that's been heading up a donation effort has helped the WellSpan folks. We've also reached out and helped state police, fire departments, and working on sheriff's departments. So thank you to those folks. In terms of our program, we are working right now to try to figure out a way that we can safely provide a quality product in a to-go format. So Dustin, Nina, myself are working. Look for details to come out that next week. We look for the ability to stay relevant and be able to serve some of the great menu items you like in terms of a prime rib, maybe a rib. We're working on the details of how we make that happen, where you could pull up to the turn window, we could deliver you a great product to have for dinner. And frankly, maybe we even provide some to-go options or some delivery options, putting our service team back on staff that kind of, DoorDash style brings it to your doorstep. So we are working on that. We certainly want to be relevant to you in this time, and we also want to put our team back to work if it's safe and healthy. So look for that. Other thing, and kind of end of the video, but membership. We know many of you aren't able to use the facility as you may have liked to or have wanted to. We are 501c7, so we have some limitations. We certainly can't apply for the PPP or the EIDL program, but we want to remain relevant. So next week, if operations continue as we think they are, look for some relief coming. The board's approving a plan this weekend that'll certainly, we hope, do our part to say, hey, we're with you. We know we can't afford to make some other steps. Well, here's something we want to do, so stay tuned for that. Okay, last thing. Many of you have taken advantage of some of the merchandise offerings we've been able to put forward through the Merchandise Minute, through our online retail environment. Thank you for that. The golf balls have been extended, so whether you're a Titleist or a TaylorMade player and you want to take advantage of the buy 3 get 1 free, those deals have been changed and extended as those plants are still in shutdown, but take advantage of that. Okay, longer video this week. There certainly are things still happening at the club. We are still getting ready. We still are maintaining the golf course to a great standard and hope to be ready when we get the all clear. We think it's coming. We hope it's coming sooner than it will. But thanks for watching, and see you at the club hopefully soon.